Community Health Journal, a presentation of Cadillac Medical Center.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Hall, and welcome to Community Health Journal, a presentation of Cadillac Medical Center. The purpose of our program is to let you know about important health information programs available in our community. More and more area hospitals are joining forces on community-based healthcare projects. The model for healthcare partnerships in our community is the Tri-Cities Cancer Center. Tonight, we begin Community Health Journal with a visit to the Cancer Center.
The Tri-Cities Cancer Center opened its doors to patients in May of 1994, a joint project of the three community hospitals. Since then, the facility has been extremely busy.
The demand for those services has far exceeded what was originally expected. In fact, we're almost double in patient volume what was originally projected. We looked at volumes at around 28 patients per day, servicing those. And currently this week, in fact, we have been seeing 50 to 51 patients a day, which is almost double.
What we can do by combining resources is actually to create a situation where we can take advantage of the input from all of the three community organizations, medical staffs, and come up with a facility and a service that is probably better than what we could do if any of the three individually had tried to do it. And so I think the combined approach really makes a lot of sense, both for efficiency as well as for the quality of the service that we can deliver.
Right now, that service is radiation therapy for patients from not only the Tri-Cities, but other Mid-Columbia communities too. Dr. Geaver treats a broad spectrum of cancer patients.
About 60% of all cancer patients will at some point need radiation. Now, we may use it initially as a type of approach that is designed to cure a person of cancer, where what we're trying to do is eradicate the cancer from their body so that they live the rest of their life free of disease. There are certain situations where we use radiation in conjunction with another form of treatment, like after surgery, to improve the odds of not having the cancer come back. We call that adjuvant treatment, and we do quite a bit of that. And we'll also have a situation where perhaps the cancer is rather advanced, where cure isn't really an expectation, but what we're trying to do is improve a person's quality of life by decreasing symptoms like pain, bleeding, and obstruction. And radiation does a very nice job for doing that as well.
Okay, Jude, we're going to have you come over next and lay down on the table.
If you, a friend, or a family member faces cancer treatment, here's what happens. First, a visit to the simulator room. The technologist positions the patient to find the most effective way to administer the radiation. The data is analyzed and documented before the patient is moved into the actual linear accelerator for the radiation treatment. The patient then goes through essentially the same process, being carefully positioned for the radiation dose. The lights are then turned down so the beams of light can help zero in on the part of the body to be treated. The demand for radiation treatment is so high, plans are in the works to bring in a backup linear accelerator. A fundraising drive is in progress to raise the nearly $300,000 needed to turn this empty room into a working treatment facility.
This is a work in progress center. We began with radiation therapy, are expanding the radiation therapy role to meet the volumes there. And what the patients can expect from the center over the next 3 to 5 years is really a patient-focused care. And what I mean by that is whether you need chemotherapy services or radiation therapy services, that you can come to the Cancer Center and have that care be coordinated and focused through the center.
The ultimate goal for the Cancer Center is to be able to provide chemotherapy, early detection and resource programs, as well as regular cancer screenings. The Cancer Center's board of directors is comprised of 3 representatives from each hospital, along with 6 members of the community. It's in the midst of drafting a strategic plan to plot the future of the center. According to Joellen Shields, the community is already off to a tremendous start.
This is a gift the community really gave themselves. And I think the community really can be proud of what this center represents and the care that's being delivered and provided out here. Hopefully when people walk through the front doors, they see this is a vision of hope.
Now, I mentioned the Cancer Center is in the middle of a fundraising drive for that second linear accelerator. If you'd like information on how to contribute, or if you merely would like info on the Cancer Center itself, you can call 783-9894.